Is it not that man? Is even before I also gave birth, I was with my pregnant stomach also. That man wanted to sleep with me. I said, "You are crazy, you devil. F off." I swear at him, I'm telling you. Maybe wanted to witch my baby, I don't know. But I said, "What kind of a prophet are you? You first asked me for money to come here to pray, and then you are telling me on message. Now started to talk to me too much. How is you and your family? How is your husband? How is this? How is that?" The next thing, "Okay, come and meet me here at the what and what. Come and pay for you this." I said, "Listen here, I'm pregnant and I'm married. What kind of nonsense is this?" And people is running too much to that man's church, my dear. Like, it's too much. Ooh.
How are you?
How are you, Prophet?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine. That story, that church. That church. Okay, first of all, I wasted my money going there, and I was highly pregnant. I was 7 months pregnant. So I had an issue, like a personal issue. So I was in a different country, not where I am right now. And then I told my mom, let me travel before I give birth. Maybe this man can help me. Fine. My husband gave me the money. I went alone there. I've never been to Uganda, so I was a bit skeptical. But before I went there, I had a very bad dream about that man, but I ignored it. I dreamt like he came in my bedroom door with a black suit, just staring at me, and he turned around and he walked away. But I ignored all of those signs. Fine, I jumped on the plane. I came in Uganda. I will not lie to you. I'm 7 months pregnant. The day I stepped in that country, my stomach started running at the airport. So fine, I got to the hotel. I think I arrived there on a Thursday because there's some days you have to go to that church. And that church is from 7 o'clock in the morning until late in the night. And you know, I'm pregnant, I have a lot of issues, and the people is so rude in that church. But the things going on in that church, that lady, I had so many bad experiences in that church. Fine. So I met a girl there from Kenya. Fine. So the first day we couldn't see the prophet. The second day I had some issues and my stomach was running badly in that church. So the whole time I asked for, and then they told me, no, just buy some water, your stomach will stop. The moment I bought the water, it was worse. I started vomiting. So I called my husband to say, I think there's a problem here. Then he said, just get on the plane and you come back immediately. I said, no, let me finish the 7 days here. Fine. Prophet X. So on the Saturday, the prophet came now. So I'm sitting next to this Kenyan lady. So my spirit is very strong because I'm very deep in prayers, and you know I always communicate with God, and I can also see things. Sometimes God shows me a lot of things. That day, you will not believe what happened in that church. So this lady is sitting next to me, and that man started prophesying, and he's doing things. That there's a man in front of the whole church. He's, a whirlwind. That man is standing like that. And the lady sitting next to me is laughing so hard like a witch. Like, ka, 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 laughing, laughing. The next moment, she's telling me, what has just happened to me? I said, I don't know. And the next moment, he like blew, the whole congregation fell down, but I'm the only one standing. That man looked at me like, what is wrong with you? So me, I'm putting up my hand so he can help me. That man came right in front of me, but he didn't even look at me. He didn't answer me. He didn't ask me, can I hear your question? Nothing. Everyone was down on the floor the moment he blew them, but I was the one standing. So one usher came to me to tell me, no, can you please leave the church? So I'm asking, why should I leave the church? No, 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 can you please just leave the church? I'm like, but how can I leave the church while the service is not over? I want to join because I came here. I spent my money to come here for help. No, please just leave the church. So I didn't understand what was going on. So this lady, I got her number, the Kenyan girl that was sitting next to me. I got her number, and then when I came out of the church, so I went back to the hotel, and then that lady, after the whole story, she called me. She felt sick immediately. When I got to the hotel, I felt sick. I started vomiting again. My stomach ran. I felt like I was giving birth. So the Sundays there was no church. Sundays there was no church. Monday was the last day for us to be there. So Monday I came again there. So the security stopped me and say, "Are you the person that was chased out of the church yesterday?" I said, "Yeah." They told me to leave the church. Then he's like, "No, you can't enter the church." I'm like, "Why? What have I done? I didn't do anything." So another usher, old woman, came to take me now inside the church. Again, I sit there. The moment I sat in that church, I felt embarrassed. My stomach started running again. I had to run to the toilet. I don't know what was happening to me, and my flight was only on Tuesday night. So I didn't know what was happening, and my baby in my stomach was just moving the whole time. So I came back from the toilet. I cleansed myself. Someone gave me a wrapper. I covered myself. I came back. So that man came in, that same prophet, I don't even want to mention the name. He came and touched my stomach. But I grabbed his hand to say, "What are you doing?" He said, "No, I'm touching your baby. This is my baby." I'm like, "What do you mean?" After that, my baby is just busy in my stomach, turning. I'm telling, I felt so sick in that church, and I felt bad. And there was a man that was sitting next to me from Botswana. He's telling that man, "You have a spirit of lust." And that man started turning. He felt like he was going crazy. That man just said, me, I need to leave this church right now." And there was a doctor from Botswana as well. So that doctor, he tried to do something with that doctor. And that doctor told him straightforward, "You know what? I don't believe in all of these things that you are doing." So he tried to blow the doctor. He tried to do things with his foot. That doctor stand on his feet. He didn't even move, nothing. So he got upset for that doctor. He started putting prophecy testimonies on the screen and say, "Look how many people have helped." He started putting people with skin problems on the screen to say, "Look, this is the people I have healed. So who are you now to come and tell me my miracles is not working, my things is not working?" So him and the doctor the whole time. Then the next thing, he's telling the doctor, "If you don't let me do anything bad to you." The doctor say, "What have I done? I'm just telling you I don't believe in these things." It's him and the doctor. So the usher had to come and take the doctor out of the church. Is how the doctor was also chased out of that church. So now the last thing, so I said, let me just leave this church. The usher came and pushed me. I almost fell on my pregnant stomach. I'm like, "Why are you doing this?" "No, just leave the church, just leave. I'm like, "What now if I fell down and my baby got hurt, or I had just a miscarriage right here? You can't be doing this. This is a church. Why are you treating people this bad in this church?" So finally, that Kenyan girl told me, "Listen, maybe you just buy the bracelets and whatnot." So I got for my kids like those bracelets and stuff. Fine, I came back to, I'm in Zambia right now. So I came back to Zambia. Fine, when I came back from Zambia, I gave my children those bracelets. My kids started falling sick, until I had to remove those things and burn everything. So the Kenyan girl started calling me the next week. She said, "Just when I came back from that place, I lost everything. I lost my job." She was working at Kenyan Airways. She lost her job. She lost her business. She lost her marriage. She said, "My life is down right now." She called me like 3 days ago. She said, "Now," and that was in August last year. She said, "Now is when my life is getting small back together. But I regret going to that church." So that was my bad experience at that church. There's nothing good going on in that church. And I think there's a lot of darkness in there. So that was my story there.
My sister, you see, you had this experience at the
Uh-huh.
shrine when you visited the shrine,
Uh-huh.
and you went on to buy bracelets. You took those bracelets, you
You
gave
know
them
what?
to your
They
own kids.
manipulate your mind. It's like you are hallucinating. It's like you don't know what you are doing. You don't know, and you know what? I don't know what they're doing to you. It's like you don't know. You even take out money to. They are saying no, put money for the prophet's car. You don't know even how you're removing that dollars to give. You don't know. It's like they are doing something. It's like they are charming you to put the money there. Even if you had the money to buy for you food in the hotel, you feel like taking out that money to give to the man. So I ended up, I didn't even, sometimes I would not even eat. I just gave my money in that church. So that is how I even bought the bracelet, not knowing what I was doing. So yeah, that is the story.
Have you delivered already?
Yeah, I think I have gone when I came back. I was 7 months pregnant, so I waited for my baby to deliver my baby. I went for prayers, intense prayers. I fasted. So yeah, but now I'm okay.
Oh no, I was saying that did you deliver safely though?
Oh, my baby, I delivered my baby safe. No, actually, not really. I went over 9 months. I went to 10 months because I had some complications, but luckily, thanks God, I gave birth. But it was 10 months. I went over 9 months.
Please don't introduce your children to these cults. Don't
I
waste the
know,
future of
right?
your kids by entangling them with these dark forces from the likes of Kakande.
Yeah,
Your child turning when you were there, it was a sign that
I
children
know.
are literally still divine. They are pure. They are close to God. He or she was giving you a sign that Mama,
I
you are in the
know,
wrong
right?
place. Let's go back. And because women, especially women, you people, you have a stubborn spirit, especially when it comes to these spiritual fathers.
Uh-huh.
And what makes it worse is you're from Zambia. Zambia, I've dealt with so many people. With Zambians, the way they love Kakande, the way they love TB Joshua's, the way they love holy water, the
But
way they
actually, I'm
love
not from
anointing oil.
Zambia. I just reside here right now. I'm not from Zambia. That time I was in another country, but right now I came back to Zambia here. But that time I was in South
It's
Africa.
called the territorial spirit. As long as you are residing there, you become like them.
I know, right?
As long as you're in Zambia, there is a spirit that will possess you of loving TB Joshua and loving Kakande.
I
Right
know,
now, as
right?
we speak, there are buses that are lining up going to Kakande from Zambia.
Too much, too much.
And it's mainly women.
I know, and there was a woman from the agency. I work with those people. There was a woman in a wheelchair that wanted to go there for deliverance for her to come out of the wheelchair. She said she wasted so much money. That man didn't even look at her. Nothing. Those things of deliverance there in that church is it's all make up stories. They take those people to a corner first before they come and deliver with cameras. They
Yeah,
go
you
in a.
see, in Kakande, all the people that you see being healed, they have to be taught how to receive healing.
I
All
know,
the
right?
people you see giving testimonies, they have to be taught how to give the testimonies. Nothing
I
is new there.
know. And they have a system there. You have to put all your information in the computers. You can't skip nothing, and you have to. Otherwise, you cannot go to the next thing. There's so many things going on in that church. It's like a agency. It's like I don't know even what to
Okay,
call it.
wait a minute there. So you mean that when you get to Kakande, if you are to receive a prophecy or if you are to receive healing, you have to give them all your information, your personal information.
All your information. Like when you enter that church, you go through so many securities and whatnot. You go through people standing securities, but sometimes police officers there. You go. It is a very, very big church. That time it was still they were still constructing it. I think maybe by now they are done, but it's a very, 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 very big church. So
Okay,
now,
wait. So if he has lead forms, because in business we call them lead forms, if he's
mhm.
collecting all your information, your personal details, and your medical condition and why you are going there,
Uh-huh.
so this technically means that everything is going to prophesy to you or whatever that is going to pray. It's things that
That
you
is what
told
I
them.
don't know you understand, because there is so many people working there. This one is doing this, and you have to go through all of those people until you are free now to enter the church. You have to tell this one this. You have to give your information this. You have to do this. It's a lot of things going on there. I'm telling you. And then they give you food there. They give you sometimes rice with beans for lunch, and they tell you to finish that food. You have to finish it. Apparently, that rice is coming from his farm, and the beans is also coming from the farm. So that time I'm pregnant and I can't eat beans. My stomach is upset and they are forcing me to finish the food. I said, listen, yeah, I can't eat this food. No, this is a blessing from the prophet. You can't waste the food. You need to finish the food. I'm like, but I can't. I have a very upset stomach. I can't finish this food. You can't waste it. And then they give you a fruit. Apparently, this is a very blessed fruit. It's like a nut, like a tangerine. They give you this fruit that you have to eat. And when you come out of the church now, is when they give you 3 fruits even to come out with. That church is a lot of things going on there.
Okay, but you see, there are so many sinister things that are happening. They force you to eat food, rice from Kakande's farm. They force you to eat a fruit, and they give you. Why are they feeding you people? What is in that food?
I
What is
don't
in
know what is
those
in the food,
fruits?
but they give lunch there. They give lunch
For
because the
free.
church is from 7 o'clock to in the night, sometimes 19. So, because the whole day you sit in that church, you do this, that side, you do this side. When you check the time, is already late. You spend your whole day in that church.
You see, they have to get the government involved because you can't force people to eat food. What is in the food? It has to be examined. And what is the fruits that he is giving you people? Why are they forcing you to eat all that?
Apparently, it's blessed fruits coming from the farm as well. He blessed
I come
them.
on, blessed what? If it's blessed, then some people have to choose whether they want to eat it or not. Why does it have to be given by force?
And you know what? People, they get it like freely, you understand? Like they just think, oh my God, this is a blessed fruit. Let me get it. Maybe my blessings will come from this fruit, you know? They're actually excited to get the fruit, you
Holy
know?
fruits.
Holy fruits, yes.
When are you people going to wake up, man? When are you
Yeah,
going to wake
no,
up?
my eyes just opened now because I can't miss a video of a thing of yours also. You know, my eyes just opened now because there was another one here in Zambia. I don't want to, and maybe there's some Zambians here on the live. I don't want to name the man's name. You will not believe what happened. I that man, I went there. He's telling me I had to pay 500 kwacha, Zambian kwacha, to just see him for registration. Fine. That time I'm in my desperate moment because I had an issue. I entered, that man is telling me, okay, fine, you are so beautiful. I can help you. Give me your Telegram telephone number. We can talk on Telegram. I said, but listen, Prophet, I came here for help. What you want to tell me on messages? Just help me now. Is it not that man? Is even before I also gave birth, I was with my pregnant stomach also. That man wanted to sleep with me. I said, you are crazy, you devil. F off. I swear at him, I'm telling you. Maybe wanted to witch my baby, I don't know. But I said, what kind of a prophet are you? You first asked me for money to come here to pray, and then you are telling me on message. Now started to talk to me too much. How is you and your family? How is your husband? How is this? How is that? The next thing, okay, come and meet me here, the what and what. Come and pay for you this. I said, listen here, I'm pregnant and I'm married. What kind of nonsense is this? And people is running too much to that man's church, my dear. Like, it's too much. Ooh.
Okay,
So
now
I don't know.
imagine if he can do that to a pregnant woman, what about the other sisters
Can you imagine?
that are
Can
not
you
pregnant?
imagine? Huh? I'm so grateful for you to expose these people, you understand? I don't know, people that they are still blind out there, I don't know. But these pastors and prophets, there's nothing good going on in the churches. I'm telling you.
Can you whisper his name, my sister? Just whisper
I
it. Don't be
can't.
loud.
I can't. I can send you a message, but let me just send you a message. I can't. Maybe there are even some congregation of that church here on the live. You need to go check him out, my friend. He can even tell you your birth date. He tell you everything. He tell you your father's name, your mother's name, your everything. And it's too much. I can tell you in private these things, but it's too much. You need to expose him as well.
And I tell people that, they're all the same. That's what they all do. They sleep with their congregants. And
I
the
know, right?
audacity of trying to sleep with a pregnant woman.
And he's married. That man is married. And you think he didn't know that I am not excited about these money, cars, and those things. I'm not excited for those things. Maybe he thought he could get me with those, give me money. I said, yeah, F off, my dear. I came here for prayers. I didn't come for money or you come and want to pick me with a what Range Rover, what. My dear, I'm used to those things.
He wanted to pick you in a Range Rover. Now we are going to look for is it Zambian prophet with a Range Rover? No, no.
You also.
The thing is, even those Range Rovers, they are buying them with your money that you give them as tithe.
I know, right? I was so upset for myself that day for
Is
giving
he
that.
not that Genesis boy, this small one with a big head?
I can't tell you. I will send you a message that I will just send you a
Or
message.
is it not
He's
John
having a
General?
full
Is it
church
not
there.
John the General? There's another made one called John the General. This one that was caught red-handed with someone.
No, that one is he looks very good. He's wearing very dangerous suits. He's having a big church and people go in numbers there
What
because
color is his Range Rover?
prophets. People will know these things. Maybe they can even go to my profile now because I'm not really a social media
We will
person.
locate him. Here we have journalists here. We have
You need to
investigators.
locate him. You need to check him out because
If we don't
that
find him
that
here,
man is
if we don't
deceiving a
locate
lot
him,
of
we will
people.
have to go in the realms of the spirit. And in the realms of the spirit, we don't miss. We will
Uh-huh.
definitely locate him.
He's deceiving a lot of people, but people can't open their eyes, my dear. Even if you call them, you can't just call. You need to pay for registration before you can talk to him. But he's big here.
Yeah, ne?
Yeah,
Yeah, but
so
I hope my other sisters from Zambia are listening, not just Zambia, but all those ones that are flocking to Kakande. We have another very, very serious issue with Zimbabweans. They are, it's another nation that has been
no, he
corrupted.
likes to lure Kenyans as well. There's a lot of Kenyans going there as well.
I know, don't worry, my sister. We'll
Yeah,
deal with
but I
this.
just wanted to tell you my crazy experience there, and I've never from that day I worship my Lord in my home. I pray to my God, and I've never gone to these prophets and things again. No.
When are you going back to church?
What you mean? Not anytime soon. I praise God in my home.
Amen. That's what we are talking about. That's what we want to hear.
Yes.
No, all
my
the shrines
husband
must be
actually,
closed.
my husband hates prophets, and he doesn't want to come close to those people.
Were you telling your husband about all these experiences you
I
were
told
having?
him, he's a very quiet person. So he just said, you know what? It is fine. It happened. So just pray now to God. It is okay. But he was actually he was scared because I felt so sick then. I was pregnant. But yeah, I came out alive from there. And yeah, I'm okay now. I just wanted to tell my story since you are exposing all of these people. So people that is planning to go to that church, please know what you are doing and don't waste your money because he choose who he wants to prophesy to. So there's so many people coming from there disappointed, spending all your money not to be prophesied to. He only choose certain people who he feels like he can prophesy to. Other people can put up their hands. They can even say, prophet, nothing. So there's millions of people coming back with nothing. No prophecy, no help, no nothing. So please, people, whoever is on the life and planning to go there, forget. Just pray to your God. He can answer you also.
Those with ears have heard. Thank you so much, my sister. God bless
Thank you
you.
so much, Prof. X. I will send you that name in your inbox.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye bye.